What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Chronic Gamer. This is my final thoughts and redirect video for InuYasha episodes 12, 13, and 14. Overall, I really enjoyed these episodes. The first two were, again, they were self-contained episodes. They didn't advance the story really in any way. There was a little extra information that they gave about InuYasha in episode 13 about him being able to... well, it's not being able to, it's more of an affliction. Whenever there's no moon, at the beginning of the no moon cycle, or I don't know what that's called, I guess dark moon or something. Whenever there's no moon out due to the Earth's shadow, he reverts back to full human, which is pretty interesting. I was unaware of that, and it's very unfortunate, though, because he was having a hard time fighting off those spider creatures, which I absolutely hated. Episode 12 was decent, too. It had the little girl who was unable to move on because she thought that her mother hated her or whatever, and she was, causing trouble for the living and for her mother and trying to, I guess, get revenge on them for she thought that she wasn't cared about, and that's why her mother let her die in the fire. But in reality, the mother didn't know that she was there. To me, that seems like a pretty poor excuse. Even though she stormed out earlier, you would think that if your apartment's on fire, you would at least mention it to the firemen and say, hey, I have a daughter too. We should double check real quick before we just leave this flaming apartment. But especially since the son they rescued was in the same room that she was hiding in. To me, that just seems like an oversight. But episode 14 was my favorite of these 3 episodes so far. We got a pretty good backstory on InuYasha and Kikyo. I'm theorizing that there was something more going on there. Maybe they were lovers or partners in some way. I'm not sure exactly what it is. But InuYasha used the word Kikyo, the word betrayed. He said Kikyo betrayed me and shot me with the arrow, binding me to the tree for 50 years. And the way that he looks at Kagome, it's almost as if he's remembering times that he had with Kikyo. And it's starting to make a little more sense now to why he behaves the way he does around her. But they're in the midst of fighting this evil demon creature, ugly old hag woman who is trying to revive Kikyo after she stole Kikyo's ashes from the resting place. And it seems like they're having a tough time. The bridge fell. Shippo and Kayete fell into the ravine. I have no idea what's going on with them now. And InuYasha and Kagome, I think, are still holding on to the bridge after it was cut. But the demon lady, is trying to, get at Kagome, I guess, so that she can find the rest of the jewel pieces. Again with the jewel. I mentioned it in the reaction, but I'm going to mention it again. I'm getting disappointed with Kagome losing the jewel shards time and time again. It's been made very clear how important they are, and she just leaves them in her bag, in a demon-infested area, and then walks away from her bag. What are you doing? Those should be on your person at all times. But she lets these other creatures get a hold of it, and then they get way more powerful when they have it, and I just don't know why she keeps letting that happen. It's a little frustrating, in fact, to me, but it is what it is. But again, I love these 3 episodes. I really like this show a lot. I can't wait till, the story is more fleshed out. As I said in this reaction and in the last reaction, I really want the story to be a little more fleshed out, but for now it just seems slightly episodic, not completely episodic, but it does seem a little episodic to me. But I am enjoying it quite a bit, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Let me know what you think down in the comments section, whether you like my reaction or not, or what you liked about these episodes in particular without spoiling anything coming in the future. And if you haven't already, like and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Chronic Gamer. Peace.